Hello again, brothers and sisters in Christ. Thank you for clicking on this video. God bless each and every one of you. If you are new to this channel, you are very welcome. Today I want to continue talking about dreams and visions. And in my previous video, I spoke about dreams and visions as well. I shared with you a few prophetic dream symbols that you may need to know. And I also shared with you a few personal dreams that I had from the Lord. I mentioned that in my next video, I was going to talk about how God revealed my enemies. And I know that some of you were really waiting for this video. If you are watching me for the first time, I would recommend that you first watch my previous video, part one of these dreams and vision series, because this is a part 2 now. So if you are new to this channel, you are welcome, and I hope that you will find my videos helpful. And also do not forget to subscribe so that you will not miss any content that will be posted on this channel. If you have any questions, if you are in need of a prayer or counseling, do not hesitate to contact me on Touched by the Lord 2018@gmail.com. This is something that the Lord has called me to do, and I will be very glad to hear from you. So today I want to share with you how the Lord revealed my enemies through dreams and visions. But before I go any further, I want you to understand what an enemy is. The Word of God speaks a lot about enemies. The word enemy is mentioned a lot in the Bible. God, throughout the scriptures, speaks a lot about how the enemy is out there to get you. 1 Peter 5 verse 8 tells us to be alert, to be sober, to be vigilant, to be on the watch, because your enemy, the devil, is roaming around, roaring like a lion, looking for someone to devour. So, throughout the scriptures, the Lord also speaks about how He will defend and protect you from your enemies. So, an enemy is someone or anything that is opposing or manipulating your God-ordained destiny, opposing the will and the plan of God for you. It is someone or something that is there to harm you or to destroy you. The devil does not come in person to destroy or to cause any destruction. He uses certain things or certain people to cause destruction. And there are people that have allowed the devil to use them to cause havoc in other people's lives, and God can reveal these people or these things that the devil is using to come against his children. One important thing that I want you to know is that when the Lord reveals your enemies, it is for you to take precaution, to be alert, to be on the watch. Remember 1 Peter 5 verse 8, be alert, be on the watch. Your enemy, the devil, is roaming around like a lion looking for someone to devour. So when the Lord reveals your enemies, it is for you to take precaution, to be alert, and not for you to go and physically fight these people. And you need to know that it's not all the time that God will reveal your enemies. Sometimes God will just fight for you and will not let you know who your enemies are. God knows us better than we know ourselves. He knows our hearts. He knows how we will react to different situations and how receptive we are to certain information. So it's not all the time that God will reveal to you who your enemies are. So if you have been following me on this channel from the beginning, I mentioned in most of my videos that I once got very tormented by demons. I could not sleep well at night. It's like every time I went to sleep, it was warfare. And I would dread going to sleep at night. I would wake up being tossed up and down the bed, and I would feel like something is shaking my bed. I would hear voices laughing at me. I would hear footsteps around my bed when I'm sleeping, and I would get sleep paralyzed most of the time. The torment was that intense to the extent that I started getting tormented during the day when I was awake. I would feel like someone is touching my hair at times and touching my feet. And I would see demons during the day, demons in my room, demons all over the streets. I would feel things crawling over my body, and my skin would twitch excessively most of the time. And when I tried to sleep, I would feel like someone is blinding my eyes with a light so that I do not sleep. And sometimes I would see someone walking in my room, and yet I am alone in there, or see birds flying in the house. I would not see these things consecutively in that moment. It's like God would just open my spiritual eyes for a second, and I would see that there's something standing over there, or that something moved from that corner to that corner. And sometimes I would wonder if I saw it correctly, or if I really did see something. And I got to learn that that is how you see into the spirit. You do not continually see or watch these things like you're watching a movie. You would just see it for 1 or 2 seconds, and then the next second you do not see it anymore. So I got to a point where I started praying, asking the Lord, what is happening? Why is this happening to me? And where is this coming from? And who is doing this to me? And I was suspecting witchcraft. There were certain individuals that I had pinned to be responsible for this. You know, that kind of witchcraft where people use voodoo to evoke evil spirits to attack you. So I was only suspecting that and nothing else. But the Lord was fair enough to show and reveal to me where all these things were coming from. I had some things that were not really going on well in my life. And the time when I decided to really submit my life to God, that is when all hell broke loose. That is when the torment intensified. So, God is a good God. He is a very fair God. And as much as I had people who were doing their voodoo against me, by the way, it was not the people that I was suspecting. It was someone else that I was not suspecting at all. God revealed the real enemies to me. So anyway, God was very fair enough to tell me that what was tormenting me was not only coming from these people, but also from watching sexual scenes from movies, pornography, and masturbation. These are the things that I used to do when I was still a lukewarm Christian. And these are the things that I thought were normal and okay to do. And a lot of people are doing it right now. So before the Lord revealed to me the people who were doing witchcraft in my life, He first revealed to me how I got demons through watching sexual scenes on TV and through masturbation. And I have spoken about this in detail in 2 of my previous videos titled Masturbation, Pornography, and Spirit Spouse, something like that. And so if you haven't watched that, you should. So this was the very first thing that the Lord revealed to me. It was my number 1 enemy. It is the main enemy to the world. To a lot of people out there. It is the main enemy to a lot of people who are watching this video right now. Masturbation, watching porn, and sex scenes from the movies. This is your number 1 enemy, and this enemy does not want to be known at all. And that is why a lot of people think that doing these things is normal, because that is what the devil wants the world to think. So the Lord started showing me through dreams and visions how demons were attaching themselves to me when I was masturbating or watching people have sex on TV, which then birthed and brought spirit spouses into my life. which is also known as the spirit of incubus. And you can summon this spirit upon yourself when you masturbate or when you watch porn. So this is not something that you can only get through other people. Through other people doing voodoo or witchcraft on you. It is something that you can also summon upon yourself when you watch people having sex on TV or when you masturbate. And I call this bewitching yourself. So the Lord was showing me where some of these demons were attacking me came from. I remember one day at night, I was asleep. And I started feeling that I'm getting tossed up and down the bed. And when I tried to wake up, I felt like I'm paralyzed, like I cannot get up or talk. And the Lord took my spirit out of my body. And at that moment, I ran to the door. But then I looked back and I saw myself lying on the bed, being tossed up and down my bed. And then I shouted, "Stop! Who are you?" I could not see anything. I could just see my body being tossed up and down the bed. And then a voice said, "Why did you stop masturbating?" This happened twice where the Lord took my spirit out of my body to see what was happening in my room. And I think I mentioned the other incident in one of my previous videos. So this was God showing me where other things attacking me were coming from. So we can only know certain things through revelation. When I was watching these explicit movies and masturbating, I did not know that I was summoning demons and they were attaching themselves to me. And these spirits were operating undercover. And the Lord revealed to me that this is the reason why divorce is on the rise and now so common in today's society. Marriage is no longer valued and people no longer want to enter into that sacred union of marriage. And even if they do, there is this unhappiness and no joy, no peace in the marriage. And sometimes you just find yourself married, but you do not enjoy your partner. It is because of these kind of spirits that have attached themselves to people and operating undercover. You know, when you watch and do these things, you will never feel or know that demons are attaching themselves to you. And some of these movies we watch are releasing spells on us, and the devil has done a good job pushing forward these things to the point where it is now normalized to come across sex scenes in a movie. Back in the day, it was shocking to see that in the movie, right? And this is all done to release spells and demons to a lot of people. So you need to guard your eyes and your ears. Please watch my previous video for a more detailed information regarding this if you haven't watched them yet. So the Lord would show me things. He would show me all the open doors. And I was repenting for everything that I had done. And that opened doors to evil. And I would repent for each and every sin, renouncing and closing each and every door that was open. So later on, the Lord started exposing the people around me who were into witchcraft. Now, if you keep on dreaming about the same person over and over again, and if in your dreams this person is doing things that you do not understand, they are running after you, they are shouting at you, they are angry at you, or are taking something from you, they are touching your hair, or speaking in a language that you do not understand, they are looking for you and you are running away from them or hiding from them. This could mean that God is revealing who your enemy is. It means that this person is up to something that is not good or is up against you in a very dangerous way. People can hate you for their own selfish reasons like jealousy. And most of the time, jealousy is the root cause of this. It can be a workmate, it can be a neighbor, a friend, or it can be a family member, someone that you are very close to, or someone that you know very well and trust. This jealousy can go deep to the extent that they do not want to see you prosper, or they do not want to see anything good in your life. So one day I decided to go on a 40-day fast. And then somewhere in between the fast, I dreamt of someone that I had never ever dreamt about before. I know this person very well, but I am not going to mention who this person is or how I am related to this person. So somewhere in between the fast, around 20-something days of fasting, I dreamt of this person, and in this dream, I saw this person burning a baby on a stove. She took the baby and placed the baby on a red hot plate, and the baby was screaming in pain, and she was enjoying watching this baby scream in pain. I was shaken in the dream, and I actually woke up from this dream. I went back to sleep, and the dream continued. And now in this dream, I was holding the baby, and I wanted to rush outside to get some help for the baby. And the moment I opened my door, there she was, this person again, standing right in front of my door. And before I said anything to her, she looked at me. She looked very upset, and she started to speak in a language that I did not understand, and it sounded like demonic tongues. And that's when I actually woke up from that dream, and I was like, what kind of a dream is this? So the next day I was thinking about this dream, and I just dismissed this dream as just a bad dream. I did not even suspect this person of anything. So I continued on to pray. I continued on with my fast. The Lord was showing me many other things. It's like one day the Lord would talk to me. I would have beautiful dreams. And on other days, I would get very tormented. So on the 40th day, 40th day, the day I was supposed to end my fast, the Lord told me that I needed to continue with the fast. So I continued on with my fast until the 48th day. And that's when I said, Lord, I cannot go on with this fast anymore. I had lost weight. I could not fit into my clothes anymore. So I decided to end that fast on the 48th day. And then that night, when I ended my fast, the Lord gave me another dream. And in this dream, I saw myself sitting in a church. I was alone in the church, and somebody walked in, and I could not really see this person. But in the dream, I just knew that somebody walked in. You know, I later on learned that every time I'm with someone in the dream and I cannot really see the person, it's the Lord. Because I had so many dreams like that where the Lord would speak to me, reveal things, or give me instructions, but I cannot really see him. And I would just know in the dream that I am with someone, but I cannot see the person. So I'm sitting in the church, and then someone walks in and stood at the front. And he said to me, Patience, can you come to the front? So I walked to where he was, and I knelt down before him. And then this person asked me, who is A? I am not going to mention the name of the person. So we are just going to call this person A. So I said, so he said, who is A? And then I said, A is my, okay. I told the person how I was related to A. And then he said, A is a witch. And then I said, no, A is not a witch. She has an attitude problem, but she is not a witch. And then he said to me again, A is a witch. And I answered, no, A is not a witch, but B is the witch. And when I said B, I was referring to someone that I was already suspecting of witchcraft. And then the voice said again for the third time, A is a witch. And I said, no, A is not a witch. And then this person said, come, I want to show you something. So I followed this person, and he showed me this black pot. And he put his hand inside the pot and took out some threads that were dipped in black oil. Oil was dripping from these threads, and it seemed like there was my name in between these threads. And then that was the end of that dream. So when I woke up, I was shocked. I could not believe what I had just seen in the dream. And I spent many days thinking about this dream, and I was still in denial. And I was saying, no, this is wrong. I think B is trying to hide behind A to make me think that A is the witch. I just could not believe it, because when I continued on with my prayers, I was still saying, God, protect me from B. So anyway, many days later, the Lord called me for another 40 days fast. And on the very first day of the fast, I had a dream where I saw this person that I know from TV. And in this dream, we were friends. So I saw this person holding a brush, a brush for brushing the hair. And she looked very angry, and she was walking so fast holding the brush. And I asked her where she was rushing to, and she said she was going to kill some people. And then I started laughing, and I asked her, how are you going to kill them? And she said, I'm just going to brush their hair, and by brushing their hair, they will get sick or they will die. So when I woke up from this dream, I actually laughed. It was meaningless to me at that time. I was writing down all my dreams, but this one, I did not even bother to write it down because it seemed meaningless. But I could remember the dream very well. So fast forward, there came a time where I would feel like someone is touching my feet when I'm asleep. And sometimes I would wake up screaming after feeling someone touching my feet, and I would cry to God about it a lot. And I was feeling like God is not really protecting me enough, because these demons were still touching me. So one day I was up very late at night. I was doing something on my computer, and I was not feeling sleepy at all. And then suddenly I started feeling dizzy, and it happened so fast. And then my eyes became blurry. I could not really see anything, but I could see. In the spirit, I could see. And then I saw my door opening slowly. And then A walked in my bedroom and stood right in front of my bed. She looked very confused, and she was squinting her eyes. Then she walked towards my bathroom. She looked around and then came back again to stand right in front of my bed. I could see her, but she could not see me. And yet I was sitting on my bed right in front of her. And she was looking around the whole room. And then she started tapping on my bed like she's looking for something on the bed. And I felt her touching my feet, but she could not really feel that I was there. And then she stopped and looked around again, and then she disappeared. And I heard the Lord speak into my spirit, and he said, I am hiding you. And suddenly I was back to my normal self. I was not feeling dizzy anymore, and my eyes cleared up. And I was like, what did I just see? I was awake. I was sitting on my bed, and my laptop was still on my lap. So the Lord was showing me what was happening all the time when I was feeling someone touching my feet. So all the time when I felt that how can I put this? All the time when I felt that someone was touching me, they were not really touching me, but they were tapping on my bed, looking for me. So it's like this witch knew that I am in my room, but she could not locate me, and she had to physically touch my bed, tapping all over my bed to feel if I am there or not. There are a lot of things that happen in the spirit that we are not aware of. That sometimes all you need is for God to just remove that veil and see what is happening in the spirit. I like that song, Waymaker, and I like that part where it says that even when I cannot see it, you are working. You know, even when I can see it, you're working. Even when I can feel it, you're working. I'm not a good singer, forgive me. So the Lord is indeed working, even if we cannot see it, even if we cannot feel it. And sometimes you think that He is not doing anything for you. Well, you are wrong. So after this experience, after this vision, it kind of like sunk in that this person, A, must be up to no good. And that's when I started to tell other people that I trusted about what I was seeing about A. And to my surprise, they also at some point had bad dreams about the same person. And then I was convinced, because I wasn't the only person who was seeing it. The Lord gave me another dream where I saw myself leaning on A, and she was touching and brushing my hair. At this point, I knew she was up to no good, and I wondered what this particular dream meant. And I had forgotten about that dream I had on my first day of fasting, when I saw someone holding a brush, saying that she was going to kill someone by brushing their hair. I had forgotten about this dream. And one fine day, I was in the kitchen doing my dishes, and on TV there was a video playing of Kevin L.A. Ewing talking about dreams. But at that moment, I was not listening, because I was now in the kitchen cleaning up. And I am telling you, brothers and sisters, the Holy Spirit told me to quickly stop what I was doing and rush to the TV. I went to my living room at that moment, and at that moment I got there. Kevin was talking about dreams, and he said he was saying when you see someone touching or brushing or playing with your hair, it means that someone is messing with your glory. And immediately God reminded me of that dream I had a few days ago, where I was leaning on A and she was brushing my hair. And He also reminded me of that dream He gave me on my first day of fasting, of someone holding a brush, saying that they will make someone sick or kill someone just by brushing their hair. The Lord had given me the interpretation of that dream right then. And then later on showed me A brushing my hair, meaning that she was after me. The Lord did a great job exposing this person. And sometimes I feel sorry for this person, because you don't want to be on the wrong side of God like that. God continued to reveal a lot of things about this person, even including what she had done to other people. I continued on having dreams and visions about this person. I would see her in the dream wearing my shoes, meaning that she had stolen my destiny. So as God was showing me things, I would pray, focusing on what He had revealed to me. Like in this case, I had to pray some prayers to recover my destiny. I would dream of this person stealing money from my wallet, or sometimes I would give her the money in the dream myself, and sometimes she would give me coins, dirty coins, and this was God showing me that she is cursing my finances. And then the next thing, you find that you have money, but you cannot really see anything meaningful that you used the money for, and everything became stand still. So God was leading me and guiding me on what to pray about. She would chase me and fight me in the dream. It was horrible. It was a lot of dreams. It was after I learned how to pray effectively that I started to see some changes. Now things turned around. I would now see myself taking everything back, everything that she had stolen from me. I would see myself fighting with her in the dream. And this time I was the one hitting her like crazy. And now it was me chasing her in the dream. And she would run away and bring more people with her to fight me. And I would stand up alone to fight them, and they would all flee. And during this time, I would see myself a lot fighting with a lot of people, and some people that I did not even know as well. But I was winning. I remember one dream where I was in the forest, and there were many helicopters in the sky shooting down on me with guns, and they were throwing bombs, and trees were falling down left, right, and center. But I did not have any scratch. They were missing. And in another dream, I saw 1,000 arrows in full speed headed my direction, and I was the target, but they all missed. And for a moment, warfare became fun. I would wake up and say, God, you are great. Remember in my previous video, I told you about how I saw a ball of lightning that appeared in my room during broad daylight to hit me, but it kept on bouncing back. It could not hit me. That week when that happened, the Lord gave someone a dream, and this someone told me that she saw A sitting on the floor with my photograph, and she was poking my photograph with needles. I believe that the time when she was doing that was the time when this thing appeared in my room to hit me, but it did not work. God is my shield. On another day again, I had a dream where I saw a huge bird in the sky vomiting out fire, and people were getting burned. And at first I was running away up until I realized that I was not getting burned by this fire. And when I woke up in the morning from this dream, I told my sister about the dream, and surprisingly she had a similar dream on the same day, same night. And she said in her dream she saw fire falling down from the sky, and a lot of people got burned. And she said among the people who got burned, she saw A and her children in wheelchairs, and their legs were burned. My God is a God of consuming fire, and I have nothing to fear. If God is for me, no one will be against me. The Lord revealed to me what's going to happen to A and her crew, and it's very sad. My prayer is that they will one day come here on my channel and confess all their sins and all their evil doings, and testify of how they saw God protecting his own people. So I just want to encourage you to pray and pay attention to your dreams. God could be exposing your enemies. And if you are going through the same thing that I did, continue to pray and trust in the Lord Jesus Christ. He can hear every word that comes out of your mouth, and he will not let you down. He will fight for you. You might not see the results now, but as you continue to pray and seek him, you will eventually see the results. Just trust in the Lord, okay? So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you find this video helpful. Please share this video. Share it on your channels, on your Facebook pages. Share it wherever you can. That is one way you can help to spread the good news of God. So please share. Someone might be waiting to hear this. So thank you so much for watching. And if you are new to the channel, again, do not forget to subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss anything that will be posted on this channel. So see you again soon. Have a good day and be blessed.